What to do if you're about to exit your vehicle and you want to leave your pet inside, but you want to make sure that the cabin is at the appropriate climate for your pet. Well, there's a feature called dog mode. When you enable it, it basically keeps the cabin at the appropriate temperature for your pet. The dog mode feature will also be shown on the display, that way people will know that the pet is safe inside the vehicle. It's blazing hot in here. Thanks, Tesla. Here's a cool Tesla Easter egg. So if you tap the button on the charger 10 times, look at that, rainbow charging. And then it goes away after a bit. Here are all the emergency releases you get in the Tesla. On each door in the first row of all Teslas have an emergency release over here. If you pull onto it, it will open the door. Now, for whatever reason, there is no backseat emergency release here in the Model 3 or the Y, but on the Model S and the X, there are backseat emergency releases. On the Model S, there would be a lever over here, and on the Model X, there would be an emergency release behind the speaker grill over here. Now, there's an emergency release in the front of all Teslas as well. There's a button right over here that you press, and it will open the front. Finally, there's an emergency release in the trunk of the Model 3 only, since it's a saloon. So, if you were to press onto it like this, it would open the trunk. Wouldn't it be nice if the Tesla can automatically come to me by itself? Well, there actually is a feature for that. So I'm going to click go to Target, and it should be coming to me. Look at that. Isn't this nice? In the toy box, there's a feature called Sketchpad. If you click Sketch On, you can draw anything you'd like over here. This Tesla feature is just awesome. Instead of going back inside the vehicle, you can just go back into the Tesla app and turn on the climate from there. And then you come back inside the vehicle at a normal temperature. One of the coolest Tesla security features is you can set up a glove box pin. One of the biggest reasons why Tesla added this is because the USB drive used to be in the center console, but now they moved it into the glove box on latest Tesla models. That way your USB drive will never be stolen and you will always have your dashcam footage. If you'd like to enable or disable such features, you go into Controls, Safety, scroll down. There it is, glove box pin, and then if you tap on it, you're going to have to re-enter your code to enable it or disable it. If you'd like to learn more, make sure to subscribe to this channel. A new indicator on the side of the display has now been added, which basically shows you that the regenerative braking has been temporarily reduced. From now on, you won't get an alert here, you will just see this icon if your regenerative braking has been reduced. Make sure to subscribe for more. Subscribe for more. Do I seriously have to go all the way back into the vehicle to check the Sentry Mode footage? Nope, I just go right back into the Tesla app, and I can enable the live camera. There we go. And this is a huge benefit of the live dashcam viewer. Let's say the battery of your Tesla dies and you cannot open the front driver's door. Well, there is a manual emergency release over here. So I'm just going to roll the window down a bit, I'll tell you why. And I'm going to pull onto this lever. There we go. The reason why I roll down the window a bit is because whenever you open the door, it rolls down the window a bit, that way it doesn't get trapped underneath here. And then when you close it, it rolls back up. With the emergency release, it does not do that, although you do not have to worry about that if your vehicle battery dies. A really nice premium feature that all Teslas have now is wireless charging up front. And it should start charging. There we go. The new Model S has wireless chargers in the back as well. Consider subscribing to this channel if you'd like to learn more. And my trunk is full. Good thing I still have the frunk. Here are 3 cool Tesla features. First is Sentry Mode, which basically uses the vehicle's cameras to record suspicious activity. Next is Dog Mode, which keeps the cabin at the appropriate climate for your pet. Finally, you can play a ton of games here on the display. If you want to learn more, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. Here are all the ways you can control the headlights on your Tesla. The first way is you go into the controls tab, and then you have a light section right over here, so you can choose whatever mode you want, and then you can enable the auto high beams. The second way is you can use the stock or the touch sensitive button depending on the model. So if you were to push it back slightly, you can enable or disable the auto high beams. The way to enable the high beams is you pull onto the stock, and then the high beams turn on. You also get a pop-up menu when you pull onto the stock, and then you can choose whatever mode you want here. Consider subscribing for more. Tesla released a new feature in the latest Tesla software update called Driver Door Unlock Mode. If you go into the Controls tab and then choose Locks, you scroll down till you see Driver Door Unlock Mode. So what it does is when the phone key is detected near the driver's side, the driver door and the charge port will unlock. It will also unlock rest of the vehicle by holding down the interior driver door button. So now I'm going to enable it, and then I'm going to lock the car. Now I'm going to press and hold onto the driver's door button. And it unlocked. Consider subscribing for more. A really big change with the latest Tesla software update is you can enable Sentry Mode and Dog Mode at the same time, but Sentry Mode alarms will be silent. So let's enable Sentry Mode and Dog Mode. Now we exit the vehicle. Vehicle is locked and Sentry Mode is activated while Dog Mode is on. As you can see there, it is recording. Consider subscribing for more. Here are all the ways you can turn on the windshield wipers on a Tesla. The first way is you can go into the Controls tab and then choose the speed over here. The second way is for the Model 3 and the Y, you have a button here on the stock. On the Model S and X, you will have a button somewhere here on the yoke, and then you will get a pop-up menu on the instrument cluster. But here, when you press the button, you will get a pop-up menu over here, and then you can choose the speed. Finally, the third way is you can use the voice commands. Set windshield wiper to auto. There we go. Consider subscribing to this channel for more. Let's say you get locked out of your Tesla. Well, I can go right back into the Tesla app and unlock it. What to do if you get locked out of your Tesla Part 2. I simply tap the keycard on the B-pillar. This is everything you can do with the boombox feature. You can replace the horn sound here, and then you have the different options here. You can also add a custom sound by taking out the USB drive, adding the audio to the USB drive, and then plugging it back in, and then you will have the option here for that custom sound. Let's give it a test. There's also a megaphone feature where if you enable it, whatever you say inside the vehicle will be heard outside the vehicle. Let's give it a go. Thanks for watching the shorts. Here are the new features of the latest Tesla software update 2022.36.6. The Energy app has been fully redesigned, which gives you more details about your energy consumption. So now you can see the energy consumption while you're in drive, park, and then just the overall battery consumption here. Next is the cabin overheat protection has gotten some updates. So if you go into controls, safety, and you scroll down, there it is. You can choose a specific temperature for the vehicle to start the cabin overheat protection. Next is the Tesla app has also gotten some updates. You can see additional media player details and the estimated time arrival to a destination. Next is when you tap on a supercharger location on the map, it now gives you historical data of that supercharger location. The Tesla app will now notify you if the car has been remained open. Finally, there's an additional language you can set on the display. Make sure to subscribe for more. What are the different screen modes on a Tesla? There's a light mode which brightens up your screen. There's a dark mode which dims your screen. And then there's an auto, which changes modes during the day. Consider subscribing for more. Let's say you don't want to have to constantly fold the mirrors when you're pulling up to your garage. Well, there's a feature where you can save the location. That way it will remember to fold the mirrors at that specific location. Simply tap on fold mirrors and then save location. A really fun Tesla Easter egg mainly for Christmas is Santa mode. You can choose for it to make the sounds outside of the vehicle depending on the model you have. If you wanted to enable it, you can choose this option here, or you can choose the voice command and say ho ho ho. So let's try that. Ho ho ho. There we go. Consider subscribing for more. So let's say the door handle of your Tesla is frozen and you cannot get inside. Well, thanks to a latest Tesla software update, there's a feature where you can unlatch the driver's door through the Tesla app. So now I'm going to press the button and the driver's door should open. There we go. And if the door does not open, you might have to press the button one more time and then you can open it. If you'd like to learn more, consider subscribing to this channel. Let's say the charge cable in your vehicle gets jammed and you cannot take it out. If you go into the trunk, right under here is a lever for you to pull in case if your charge cable gets stuck. So now I'm going to pull onto it and then the charger officially came out. Let's say the touchscreen here in your Tesla is not working properly. There's some sort of glitch. What you can do is you can hold on to both of these scroll wheels on the steering wheel. Touchscreen just turned off and it will reboot in a minute or so. And just like that, the screen has rebooted. Consider subscribing for more. What do the different colors on the charge port mean? Well, if it were blue, that means it's plugged in, but it's not charging yet. If it was like a cyan or a light bluish, that means the charge port is unlocked, so you can take out the charger. If the light was flashing green, then it means the vehicle is charging. Finally, if the light was orange here, that means the charger is not fully secured, so you're going to have to plug it in more. There you go. Make sure to subscribe for more. There it is. It's recording. There's a side repeater camera on both sides. One in the back and one in the front. And here are the different views. When Tesla released the version 11 software update in 2021, they added a feature called blind spot camera where it would show the side repeater camera right over here. Well, thanks to latest Tesla software updates, you can change the location of the side repeater camera. So you can move it on top, you can move it onto the map, and you can bring it down, wherever you'd like. Let's say you're at a Tesla supercharger and you're kind of bored. The awesome thing about Teslas is, if you go over here, you can watch whatever you want. How cool is that? Here's what to do if you get locked out of your Tesla, part 3. I can go into another phone logged into the Tesla app and unlock it. Tesla added a new voice command to their vehicles, and this used to not work before. Save dashcam clip. There we go. This is awesome. Now you have 3 ways to save the dashcam clip. One is by pressing this button, pressing this icon which only works in Drive, and now you can use the voice commands. Teslas are always improving, part 2. When Tesla released the version 11 software update in 2021, they got rid of the climate controls here and you just had apps to open. Well, thanks to over-the-year software updates, you can now add whatever climate control you want to your dock bar. So you can add the seat heaters, you can add the defrost, the wiper controls, and on latest Tesla vehicles you can add the heated steering wheel. Consider subscribing if you'd like to learn more. Now, one of the coolest Tesla Easter eggs is you can change the color of the car shown on your display and on the Tesla app. But it gets better. You can even change the color of your trim here to black or chrome. And then you can save like a whole bunch of colors here. If you'd like to learn more, consider subscribing to this channel. A really amazing Tesla security feature is the vehicle will close the windows when locked. So I'm going to lock the vehicle and this open window here will close. And there it goes. Consider subscribing for more. Set climate temperature to 70. Thanks, Tesla. Want to camp in your Tesla? Not a problem. There's a feature called Camp Mode. Camp Mode sets the cabin at the appropriate climate while sleeping, and it will display this very cool campfire after 10 minutes. The display remains on even outside the vehicle because the seat sensors are disabled. Look at that. So cool. This is amazing. This shows how relaxing it is to camp in a Tesla. There's even an animated dog sitting on the chair there, and then we have some moving leaves, and then we have a tent over there, and then in the middle we have the campfire. This is awesome. Here's what to do if you get locked out of your Tesla Part 4. As long as you didn't turn off Bluetooth or close the Tesla app, the vehicle will automatically open because it senses the phone inside the vehicle. Make sure to like this video for Part 5. Tesla just added a new feature with the latest Tesla software update regarding Sentry Mode. So here you can see there's a new feature called camera-based detection. So what it does is, if you were to disable it, the vehicle will only save clips to the USB drive if a physical threat is detected. So now you have the option. You can choose Sentry Mode to be recording security events, or you can have it to record only if there's a physical threat detected. Consider subscribing for more. Let's say you're taking your Tesla to a car wash. Well, there's a feature called Car Wash Mode. It basically turns off all safety and security features and then keeps all the doors closed. Make sure to subscribe for more. Let's say you're at a Tesla supercharger and you are waiting inside your vehicle, but it's a chilly day. Well, there's a feature called Romance Mode, which basically displays this cool campfire and it turns on the heater. Look at that. So now if you tap it one time, it plays music, and another time it exits. Oh no, I can't get inside my Tesla, the handle is stuck. Well, thanks to latest Tesla software updates, you can unlatch the driver's door through the Tesla app. Just simply tap the button and the driver's door will open. There we go. And you might have to press the button one more time for the driver's door to completely open. There we go. Getting locked out of your Tesla is impossible, Part 5. The good thing about Teslas is you get 2 key cards. It's freezing cold in here. Thanks, Tesla. Tesla now allows you to look at the live feed for the cabin camera through the Tesla app. This feature is available when dog mode or Sentry Mode is enabled. And this was just added to Tesla's vehicles with the holiday update. Consider subscribing for more. Tesla now added Steam to their Model S and X vehicles from 2021 or later. This has been a long-awaited feature that is finally here with the holiday update, bringing thousands and thousands of games to these vehicles. The computer in these vehicles have the power of a PlayStation 5. Consider subscribing for more about the holiday update.